excited to share some new junk journals that I have been working on. So I'm just gonna start and flip through them and then kind of talk a little bit about them. So let's get started with the Traveler's Notebook inserts. So I'm just gonna flip through these real fast. Maybe I'll start with the warm toned ones. I love it, they're so pretty. Here's our first journal. This is the first of the warm Traveler's Notebook inserts, and there's just lots of texture, so lots of stitching and little metal embellishment pieces, random stitching, random pieces. The charms are just on strings, so you can take them out if you want to, or you can put them on the top. I just have this one on the bottom, but you can see it can also be on the top, like this one is. I'll show that one next. But there's this. I just love the texture on the cover. And I'll flip through it. They're all pretty similar. There's stuff tucked in the front, book text, little secretary pocket, florals, pattern paper. This is wallpaper. Little pocket, journaling, a little pamphlet, pattern paper, little pocket, book text. I love this butterfly acetate, and this one is sewn down the side, so it's like a little pocket in here. This craft star paper, pamphlet. Each one has like a little fabric tab with a charm, and the warm ones, like the warm colored ones, have this little flower, and you can take it off if you want. Magazine, oh, I'm sorry. Magazine paper, little envelope. So just a junk journal with random pages, but I thought all of the pages were kind of like bohemian and just free-spirited, so I put them all in a journal. I hope you like them. Here's more journaling paper. Little pamphlet, another little pocket, and it's been lightly distressed. Like all of the books have been lightly distressed, so they look all put together and like collection. Sorry, my mailman was walking by and he is so cute. And then there's a little pamphlet in here, and yeah, that's the Traveler's Notebook. So lots of texture again, the little charm, bookmark or tab, and then charms on the bottom. It's so pretty. It says 1977 on it. And then just really pretty little beads, including a Pandora charm. And if you don't like these, you can just take them off, but I think they're cute. And you can see like the little cameo and just all the cool texture. So that is our first one. Let's see. Now our second one. This one I just left the charms on the top. And I like this one because there's skulls in it. Let's see if we can zoom in on the skulls. So here are the charms for this one. The skulls. Little skulls and wood beads and fun charms. Another cameo, and then again a bird. I just wanted them to be like free-spirited, bohemian journals. Here's the little charm on this one. Random pieces. Here's the cameo. So they have matching cameos and matching charms on this one. Texture, I love it. Okay, so let's do a flip through of this. It's pretty much the same, so I'll try not to spend too much time on it. But it's just filled with stuff. Pretty much the same stuff. I really like these because they fold out like treasure maps almost, or like newspapers or something. I don't know. I just think these are cool. And more of that pretty floral paper, scrapbooking paper and wallpaper, writing, pamphlet. They're just so pretty. I love these journals. Here's one of those butterfly little pockets. So cute. I love it. This one just has some stuff in there. I'll have all the specific details on the Etsy listing if you want to check it out. These will be listed probably Saturday morning. So I just want to have this video up so people can take a look at it, and then I'll make everything live Saturday morning on Etsy. So if you want to favorite the shop, it will notify you when I add the new items, or you can just head over there Saturday morning. I'll send out a newsletter if you want to sign up. Here's a little pocket when the journals go live also. So I'll probably make a post on Instagram. So if you just want to be in the complete know about everything, I love this wallpaper. Click on the links in the description because that is where I will be. I love it. Come on, get back in there. Why is it when it's always on video? Cool. So these are the warm toned Traveler's Notebook Bohemian inserts. And let's go for the cool toned now. So these are more blues and greens. And we'll start with this one. I have the charms just on the top. These ones are so pretty. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love the little dangle and the pretty, just eccentric, fun charms. And this one reminds me of my ring. I should go put it on. Hold on. Okay, so I got my ring on and it totally reminds me of this charm, right? If you get this journal, just know that we are like BFFs and we have matching jewelry. So I love the texture on these journals also, just like layering ribbons and stitching and a bunch of little random pieces. I love how dimensional this one is. Love it. Love the charms. Okay, so let me show the charms and the cover while I'm zoomed in on the other warm journal, and then we'll do a flip through, even though they're pretty similar to the warm ones. This one got a little skull too. I love it. I love this little flower. Reminds me of my mom. And I think this was off of some of her jewelry also, so it's just really special. Oh man, my cute mailman's coming up. Yes. And look at all this texture and this fun stitching. I love it. And I love all the fun pieces. Cool. Okay, so let's flip through these bad boys. So here is the first one. It's pretty similar to the other two insert journals, but there we go. I love these. I'm just gonna, they're like plain and ready for you to decorate, but I just think they're cool. Love this wallpaper. Here are the charms on the cool ones. They're actually these really pretty stones. I love it. They're like polished gemstones or polished stones. They're gorgeous. But you can take it off if you want to add it to something else, or if you don't like things dangling. Love this butterfly acetate. So lots of the same stuff, but I love these colors so much. I love the blues and the greens. I meant to do like a fall collection, but I don't know, I got carried away on this Bohemian free-spirited adventure and I just ran with it. So this is a pocket, an acetate butterfly pocket. Another little pocket. So pretty. I had so much fun and these came together really easy. I don't know, I enjoyed the process of making these. I love all the flip outs. Because when you get paper, like these books are just made of recycled paper and like junk. So I didn't want to trim them all. So I just kind of folded them in. So it all fits inside the journal, but you have lots more room to journal. Or decorate, or just look at, flip through. So this is the first one of the warm ones. I mean the cool ones, sorry. The blues and greens, and then this is the one with the matching ring. Love it. I'm just gonna flip through it really fast so you can see, because they each have their own character and personality, but they're all pretty much similar. Another little butterfly acetate pocket. This one just has some tickets in it. Lucky tickets. Get in there. I love this staircase. This beautiful garden, an envelope in the center. Doo-doo-doo. Love it. I didn't do much decorating on these. I just put the papers in and distressed them. I wanted you to decorate them. They're free spirit Bohemian journals, like they're ready for you to add your personality to. Here's the charm, the polished rock. Journaling, wallpaper, maps. Ooh, that reminds me about my map squares, which will be in my Etsy release. There's a listing there if you want to check it out. I cut a bunch of them. There you go. There are the Traveler's Notebook inserts. The 2 cool and then the 2 warm. So before I flip through these big old chunksters, I want to show you the map squares since we just talked about them. I cut up so many map squares. Look at this, guys. So I'm gonna spend some time bundling them up into packages of 50. I have different options, so you can either get rounded corners. Those are so cute. Okay, that one's not a map. There we go. Oh, I'm such a ditz. And then you can also get square corners. How fun are these? Like, I love them. I'm so happy I have a box of vintage maps because these have been so much fun to play with. So I have tons of map squares up on Etsy. Check them out. So are you ready for this? Oh my goodness. Meet the sisters. Let me do this. Meet the sisters, Brienne and Blair. Oh, aren't they beautiful? So these are some super chunky journals. They are kind of along the same lines of like free spirit, Bohemian, but they're a little bit more like witchy, Halloween, Samhain journals for all of my like witches out there. So I just love it. I love the charms. Hey, get out of here, Brienne. Gosh, and look at this. I will not be upset if these don't sell because they took me so long and I pretty much swore off junk journaling when I finished these. But then I whipped up this collection super fast. So I loved it. I'm so happy that these are done. They're beautiful now, but they were a chore. I will probably never make big thick chunky junk journals like this again. Look at all that. You can have so much room, but it is so filled. Like if I pull this string, it'll just explode with goodness. And I just tied this little string on there. It has these rivets on the front and back that kind of keep it closed because this is a small little chunky journal and I have left so much room for you to fill it up. It's already filled up like crazy. I spent so much time on these, but they are so beautiful. So these images on the front, I believe, are from Artie Mays, and I just decorated it with some like ribbons and trim. These little skull cameos. They have matching skull cameos. I love it. So the only difference is that this one I kind of tried to use more blacks and maybe purples and blues, and then this one I used more like browns and greens and stuff like that. So those are the differences between these. The charms on them are removable, so if you don't like them you could take them off, but I think they kind of make the journal. They're so beautiful. I especially love the wood beads because they make like sound. Like they all make sound, but the wood beads just sound so cool. And I love these tassels that I made. I made little rivets on the top and then like beads and texture. They have matching tassels. So Brienne has the blue tassel and Blair has the pink tassel, which just matches perfectly with that photo, right? Oh my goodness, yes. I love the charms. I'm obsessed with this big sun coin. Beautiful. So they're just on strings. You can take them off if you want to, but I think they're so pretty. So this is Brienne, and again the rivet with just a piece of string. And this is Blair. So this is the kind of black and more purple themed journal. So we'll flip through her first really fast. And like I said, these are kind of witch, Samhain, Halloween, creepy journals. I wanted to get them out a little bit earlier so that you would have them in time for October daily, but they just took so long because they are so filled, so filled. So, I'm just gonna make big piles of ephemera so you can see how much stuff is in here and how like small the book can get and how much room that there still is. So it's filled with stuff. I'm just gonna pull stuff out of everywhere. These books took so long. Little bookmarks, which I love, in the rivets. You can tell I got a, I think it's called a crocodile or an eyelet setter because I've been using eyelets a lot. Little tags. These images are from Alfred Hitchcock books, and what's funny is Alfred Hitchcock, these same book textbooks might look familiar from our Bohemian journals. This is what lines the back. I just folded it over and made a little pocket so you can see Alfred Hitchcock. So you can read a little story if you want to. But I saved like the really cool images for these little chunky witch journals. So they're kind of creepy. This one is just really cool with this kind of like beaded, it's almost like 20s fringe, but it reminds me of spider legs, so I like it. Little creepy stuff. So many pieces of paper. There's more than enough to do October daily. There's little pockets and fun stuff everywhere. Skulls, and just like a little bit off. A little bit on the creepy side. Little flip up. All the like specific information will be on Etsy if you're interested. I love this tag. Little cute little kids in their creepy costumes. This one flips up and then you have writing space. A top loading pocket. So I thought these would be really good for like spell books or, like I said, Samhain journals. These are little tags. So you can record your like spells, like a book of shadows or a grimoire. And I wanted to kind of put them out around Samhain so you had them in time to maybe practice or just add to your collection. There's our first signature. There's 3 signatures in each one. And look at how much room is in between. So that gives you so much room to fill this up with goodies and memories and writing and washi tape. This is cool. It flips up and then you have this whole Starry Night scene. This cute little raven. I love the skulls. Love it. This is cool. It reminds me of a treasure map. You could do some secret journaling on there. Here's the other one that flips up to like a starry night. This is cool texture on this tab. I don't know if you can tell, but it has almost like an alligator skin texture. And I just made a little tab. So again, like junk pages, just random stuff all put together. This one was the second journal I did, more of that spider leg trim. And it definitely didn't get as filled, but I love all the texture that I added. So I think this one has more texture, but the other one has more like little paper bits. I'm not gonna remember where any of this stuff goes. This one has lots of little paper bits. A little booklet. I thought this was cute. A little envelope. And random stuff. It's just a free-spirited, weird journal for Halloween. These are cool. Okay, that's just a little insert. But they have kind of this iridescent little magic spray on them, and they just shine. They are so cool. So these are fun if you wanted to write like spells or something cool. There's a little bit of magic dust on these. Oops. This envelope is full of stuff. I'm not going to take it out. And then it's not sewn down all the way, so you can really fill it. This creepy house. And then tons of stuff back here. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Postcard. And then another little envelope. Oh, full of stuff. Crazy. So there is tons of stuff in this one. I just wanted to show how like flat it is now that all of the stuffs sorry, my voice is going out. All the stuff that's in it is out of it. So that'll be fun to put back in. But I just wanted to show you how full you can really make this, and then just tie it closed and keep it nice and shut, because I don't really like when books like alligator or get too chunky, so I really like that you can close it. So let's see, I have Brienne next. Isn't she beautiful? So just the charms on this one, again, they are on these kind of elastic strings, and they're just slid behind the signatures, so you can totally take them out if you want to. But again, they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. And I really like the texture on the tassels on this one. So I think I showed this already. I love the sun coin. I love the wood beads. I love the sound of it, and I just love how it looks sitting on your shelf. Beautiful. So the cover, matching cameo, again, Artie Mays and like stitching, and I just love how the Mod Podge made it like distress. Love it. Has a string closure, and this one is seriously filled. I need to make 2 separate piles because this has a lot in it. This one took me so long, you guys. I told you I swore off junk journals when I made this because it's just so filled. Okay. It's really beautiful because it lays completely flat, so you can work on it. Sorry, it's hard to show and not get these charms in the way. Oh, it's so beautiful. I guess this one does have a lot of texture also, and a lot of embellishments. So this is filled. It has this little like pocket here on the front. It's just filled with stuff. Beautiful. I love this texture, and this is the same pattern that is on our covers, Bohemian covers. Skull. So this one's a little bit more kind of Halloween-ish, but I think it would be perfect, like I said, for a Samhain journal. Tickets and tags. Oh, I was supposed to take all this stuff out so you can see how freaking much stuff you can fit in here. I can't believe how much stuff I put in here. And this is a Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. So if you need a little inspiration. I love these cool, creepy flashcards. Lots of skulls, and I don't know. I've been working in my junk journal a lot, and I felt like this is pretty much just my style. Like kind of creepy skulls, botanical, just buried. I like how this one's stamped out because it's like a little bit blurred and watered out. Love it. Cute little clip. Flips out. More of the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech, and it just has this little card tag clip to it, and then it folds out. So like I said, if you need some inspiration, there it is. Ah! Okay. And then this one, it's like a little tuck spot pocket, and it's full. I love this. I love the texture. Another card, cute little kids, and little notes. Edgar Allan Poe paper. This is like a little pocket tuck spot, and I included a little purse book with a skull. There's skulls on everything. If it's mine, there's skulls on it. Scraps. Here's like a little ephemera keeper. I love it. And this is really cool handmade handmade paper. It's beautiful. And I'm gonna keep going. Postcard. Here's another Alfred Hitchcock page. Love it. This one, I think it's another little purse book. Ooh, with Hobonichi paper in it. Oh, it's so cute. Lots of pockets. All the information will be on Etsy if you want to take a look at the specifics. But I just had so much fun making these, I got so sucked into it that I just let it consume me, and it took so much time. So like I said, I won't be upset if these don't sell. I think this is the same as my beautiful tablecloth today. My desk is a mess. You can see this is just how the bookmarks are in there, so you can take them out really easily. Handmade paper, cupcake liners. I don't think I mentioned that before. This is probably one of my favorite things. So just a little paper clip with some twine on it, and then I strung a bead on it, tied a knot, and then made like a little tassel just by roughing up the edge. And now it makes a cute little, like, I don't know, dangle dauber. And it was just clipping on this beautiful piece of vintage book text that I stamped with some butterflies and then made it into like an envelope. But not really. Just looks like it. So beautiful. So that just was clipped on here. Oh, I'm taking everything out. This one is cool. It's just got little pieces in here. I love tickets and random stuff. This is cool. It looks like it's a backing, like a backdrop, but you can actually flip it up, and there's a little secret spot under there. And it just tucks right there. Creepy image. The envelope full of stuff. Oh goodness. I'm never going to be able to get all this stuff back in. Creepy flashcard. Skulls. Cork. I really love the texture of the cork. Cute. Skulls. Ooh, I love this. It's like a paper bag. So it flips out. Oh, it flips out like this. Sorry. And then it's full of stuff. So you have this little card here. You have this really cool, like, vintage textured paper here. And then another little envelope. Come on, little envelope. There you go. Cute, right? I love it. So you can hold so much stuff in this little pocket. Ah! I got too excited. More of this, like, spider leg trim. It's just so pretty. Maybe like a centipede or a millipede with all the legs. And this one has the butterfly acetate pocket in the back. It's just so gorgeous. I love it. And full of tags. This one has a little journal and a little folder full of stuff. Look at how cute this folder is. I love it. I love tickets. So that is a Brienne, the Brienne journal. Oh my goodness. The stuff is just as big as the journal. Look at how, like, condensed it is now. So you can totally fill this full of your memories. There's so much room, even when we add back all of the ephemera. Oh my god, that goes in this journal. Look, you can make a whole new journal just with all of the stuff that I added into it. So these will be up on Etsy once I put back all the little stuff inside. But I also wanted to say that they come with like a little kit. So there's another napkin that I use to make the cover, more like trims and little pieces, just kind of smaller little kits to go with these if you buy the journals. And if you don't buy one of the journals, I do still have some kits. So let me get these beautiful ladies out of the way. So these are the 4 ephemera kits. If you don't need a new journal, you just want some stuff to add to your stash or to your journals that are kind of along the same theme and a little bit Halloween themed, but more like Bohemian, free-spirited, creepy style. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see what's in the kits in the video. I just wanted to show you that they are all ready to go to their new home, and I am such a ditz. I did not take Etsy listing photos, so I'm gonna have to take like screenshots, or hopefully just everyone from YouTube heads over there and gets a kit and you know what's in the kit, because I didn't take listing photos before I packaged them up. So they're all packaged up and ready to go. So I'm just gonna show you what's in the kit really fast. There's over 50 things. They're all a little bit different, but they all have kind of the same stuff. I'll show you what's in there. So there's like little stickers and little stuff to add to your journals. These are cool. They're self-adhesive spikes, a skull bead, and random little beads and doodads and cool stuff to add to your journals. So there's a little kind of extra pack there, a little cupcake topper pin thing. Each one has a different design. This one's a bat. There's also a little ghost and a skeleton and a witch. So each one has a cute little cupcake pin or pick. And on the cupcake topic, there are cupcake liners, I guess these are, or wrappers, and obviously they're brand new. They're not off of a cupcake or anything, but they are really cool, and they have like Halloween spooky stuff on them. So this is kind of like a spooky but not overly Halloween, like witchy kind of kit that I did. Over 2 feet of this, I don't know, textured trim ribbon stuff. And there's more. There's 2 feet of this one as well, and it's like sparkly. It's very pretty. And a big thing of this lace fabric, and I think all of them have the scallop, which is really pretty. And then you get a pretty big piece of it, and it takes coffee and tea and distressing really well, and it's super pretty. That's in there. And a little piece of like fabric tape, so it's just like got backing, and it's like fabric washi tape. It's very pretty. More little stickers, and this is all the papers and stuff. So we have some stamped images, some skulls. Maybe I can zoom in. There we go. Okay, some skulls on the Alfred Hitchcock book text, and a final notice on the Edgar Allan Poe book text. Butterfly stamped image on the vintage book text. Little pockets. They're kind of little fortune cookie pockets. They're very cute. I like adding them to the journals. And a little piece of note paper, a playing card, a bunch of Halloween themed post-it notes, a journaling card, and a guest check, an envelope, and a little postcard that fits in there. A little bag. These ones are different in all of the kits as well, so there's different designs, but it comes with a little Halloween bag. These skull cards are different on all of them, so like they have different parts of the body or whatever. Little note cards, and oh, I don't even think I showed those little note cards. Edgar Allan Poe book text. It's very pretty. The words are pretty small, and it's very nice to use as layering. Handmade paper. These are going to be different in all the books just because it's handmade paper. Like, they're different designs, and they're just at random. They're all kind of like dark and grungy looking. Craft card. Some vintage floral letter writing stationery. So sweet. And this is really cool. This is a big sheet of the, I guess it's not that big, but a sheet of the butterfly kind of wrapping paper transparency thing. This is way cool. I love this. And kind of a big sheet of this star wrapping paper. Some napkins. So these are just the full napkins. They still need to be like separated, and you can use the top for like decoupage or Mod Podge or layering, all that kind of fun stuff. So there's the leaves, and then there's also this pattern. This is what I made the covers out of. Crazy. And then a bunch of vintage book text. I think each one has a mixture of images and just text. Okay. So there's 3 pages with images on them, and they're all different images. Like, I just tried to pick interesting ones. Like, this one has an elephant, some sort of weird big brain, little brain diagram, and this looks like what's going on in that person's brain or whatever. And then a weird crocodile. And the vintage book text is beautiful. This book is from like 1800s, and I just picked pages at random. So there's some that are just text. There's 2 that are just text, and that are some that have photos on them. I'll show you another pack Oh, this one is way cool. The frog, like when you boil it, you know? Just crazy cool images. Some weird little tree gnomes, weird shadows, and then just book text. So there's 5 of those in each of the kits. And then there's 2 of the Alfred Hitchcock pages. One of them, like they're full pages, like they're bound in the center. One of them has an image, and then the other one, like I said, it'll open up. I got washi tape. It'll open up and it's just text. So one has an image, one has text. You get 2 of those from Alfred Hitchcock. They're all different. Let me see if I can find another kit, because there are some really cool ones. Like this is probably my favorite image. It's just like death out in the garden. So cute. Oh yeah, this one. Cool. And then there's just plain text. And then there's pages from a alien sketchbook or alien book. There's a page front and back of alien sketches. This guy looks so funny. So there's black and white, and then there's also an alien page in color. And I tried to pick ones that look like monsters, not just like aliens. This one looks like an alien monster. This is from another kit. And then here's the black and white sketch aliens. So you get one in color and one in black and white. And then also in the kit, there's just a random border piece, and then a random coloring book piece with skulls, vintage month by day ledger, and then vintage copy paper. And that's all that comes in the kit. It is a lot, and it is enough to either make your own journal or to add to your journals, because I know a lot of you already have journals. You don't need to be buying more journals. So I just wanted to put together little kits that you can just add to your collection and add to your stash, or you can make your own journal if you want. So those are the kits. Everything will be listed in the description and on Etsy, so take a look for those links. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Head over to Etsy if you are interested in any of the stuff that was in this video, and I'll see you next time. So, I feel like I've been talking about these journals forever, but thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. Let me know what journals you'd like to see next. I think I'm going to take a break for a little bit, but I am planning maybe another restock November 2nd. So hopefully it'll be a big one, but I'm thinking about taking a little bit of a break, adding some more stuff to my Etsy shop. So there's map squares, there's printables, there's kits, and then there's these journals. So if anything spoke to you specifically, head over there, take a look. I'm not sure what's available at the time you're watching this video, but head over there and take a peek. You can also favorite my shop to be notified when new products are listed. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed these journals. I really enjoyed making them, especially doing the charms. So I'm thinking about maybe doing more charms or something for the next release. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part of this release was, and then what you'd like to see for the next one. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Love you guys.